So guys, we finally got some gameplay footage of the new Beerus story arc for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and it looks like Bandai Namco has made some sneaky changes to the DLC that's coming out for the game. What's up guys, Nick Plays Games here, back again today with another video. Today we're actually going to be talking a little bit about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's new DLC, the Season Pass, and some changes that we might be seeing to what's going to be actually coming out. So a few days ago we actually saw Bandai Namco announce the new Beerus story arc from Battle of Gods, and we actually got a nice little trailer from them, and some gameplay has actually leaked already. So I'm going to throw that up right here.
それで本気?もっと隠してる力があるんじゃないの?戯れはここまで。消し止めろ!
So guys, if you've seen some of my older videos, you know it's not much of a surprise that Beerus is in the game. You know, in the debug build of the game, I was able to play, and I actually do have some videos of that. I'll throw right up here if you haven't seen them. But we did know for some time that Beerus was going to be in the game, and this was kind of pretty obvious to see that Beerus was going to be part of the first DLC to come out in the Season Pass. But I want to talk a little bit about some changes that were made to the Season Pass that might be undermining the actual DLC. So if you guys, I'm going to throw the screenshot up right here, but basically Dragon Ball Z's Season Pass has been kind of confusing for some time, and Bandai Namco kind of cleared up some of that confusion with this trailer. Unfortunately though, that trailer does have some bad news. So we saw a major change that has been made to the Season Pass, which undermines some of the content, and what was once referred to as 2 original story episodes is now being called 2 boss battle episodes, which kind of can be a bit of a letdown. So calling these original episodes original story episodes at first, I think fans kind of hoped that Bandai Namco and CyberConnect would actually produce more content. So typically, kind of like what we saw with the Banyu, featuring Banyu in the original story episodes, you know, when we were expecting to see 2 story episodes coming with the DLC, you know, it would be a bit more content, perhaps something a bit more expansive into Dragon Ball Super. You know, maybe we could see some of the arcs from there come in. But you know, them changing this to 2 boss battles and now 1 new story arc, you know, it's kind of I don't want to say it's a bad move on Bandai Namco, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. But also going back to the trailer, the trailer did one thing, it was basically it kind of cleared up what we were going to get. So now it's pretty much confirmed that we can expect 2 more DLCs beyond the one introducing Beerus, Whis, and Super Saiyan God. One of which will be another boss fight, while the other one is actually a new story arc. So what these are might be, we obviously don't know that yet, but there's quite a few possibilities. So there is a possibility for the second boss fight episode to actually where we're going to see Goku and Vegeta training in DLC 2 to unlock the Super Saiyan Blue form. And then followed by that, for the actual story arc, we might get Golden Frieza. So this means that DLC 2 might look a lot like DLC 1, starting with training with Whis and following up with the boss fight against Beerus or Golden Frieza. So the new story arc, really, it could be anything, but it is possible that Resurrection F will appear as the new story arc rather than as the next boss battle episode. And also, the story arc could follow up with the Universe 6 DLC for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but that's probably kind of unlikely, guys. And also, there is another possibility that it could be the introduction of Broly to Kakarot. So, because we obviously saw from the past that there were some hidden files of Broly's dialogue in the game, and we also saw that Dragon Ball Super, the Broly movie, sees Vegeta and Goku not going beyond Super Saiyan Blue. So, yeah, guys, as for what might be the actual DLC, we don't know for sure, but, you know, from my debug videos, you know, we were able to pull up a lot of information, and, you know, despite this kind of speculation, the fact remains that Bandai Namco made these changes far too close to the actual release of the DLC, and what's more is this trailer didn't really give us a solid release date to fans, so it's kind of leaving us at spring 2020, which we've known for quite some time now. And, you know, that's a little bit disappointing, honestly. But it is understandable, you know, considering Bandai Namco made some changes early on in its marketing, so that probably would have been better for the company to come out publicly, admit those mistakes rather than trying to sneak in a change. But it is also a high time that, you know, it gives an actual release date for the DLC, given that spring 2020 is kind of already in full swing, and predicting Dragon Ball Z's Kakarot release date has already been pretty difficult. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. You know, I just wanted to show you guys the trailer and talk a little bit about what we might be seeing in the future. You know, also, guys, what I think would be really cool is if we could get to see like a future Trunks. So, you know, the future Trunks battle from Super, and maybe if we could go against the androids and stuff, that would also be pretty cool. But I think, you know, that's kind of stretching it. You know, even I can go on further to say, you know, it would be amazing if we do get a GT saga for one of the DLCs, you know, but that's really probably not going to happen. You know, it'd be cool if we could get Super Saiyan Junior 4 on Dragon Ball Kakarot, but honestly, guys, right now I'm just kind of speculating like crazy. None of this stuff could possibly happen, but what I really believe is probably going to happen is Resurrection F is going to be the next, and the story one could be future Trunks. And, you know, all three of these would make sense, given that Battle of Gods and Resurrection F are both Dragon Ball Z movies. So, yeah, guys, those are pretty much my thoughts on the trailer and the upcoming DLC. If you guys have any thoughts, definitely leave me a comment and let me know. And, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. It's been Nick Plays Games, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.